This conference will now be recorded.
Hi guys, it's Kimberly Bell with the Real Estate Office, bringing you education on Tennessee Realtors and the National Association of Realtors. Sometimes when you think about these two entities, you think, wow, they're just an association. Well, that association has so many resources that you need to tap into. So I want to be able to share my screen with you a little bit, and in hopes that you'll learn a little bit on how to use these websites. Of course, this is just a little bit of all the benefits that you get. So I wanted to share my screen. Let's start sharing that screen. And if you belong to the Knoxville Association of Realtors, if you belong to Chattanooga, if you belong to NATAR, if your designation has Realtors anywhere in it, in the state of Tennessee, you belong to the Tennessee Realtors. So you have a login. Tennessee Realtors logo looks like this. And I'm going to bring you here so that you can see what this looks like. In the right-hand corner of the screen, you have a login. And that login allows you to access all of these wonderful things. If you're a member, you have access to the files and different things. My last video talked about organizing files for buyers, sellers, and information. There's a lot of information here. When the new forms come out every single year, they advertise it here first, and you can actually attend online when the new changes on forms come out. This is where it happens. So it talks about all of those different things. One of the things for members, if you click on members to the left of the logo, this would be after you log in on the right hand side. There's some things right here that shows you some things that you can access. I want to go to, hang on a minute, took me out of it. Let's see, I can make this smaller for me so I can see what I'm doing. Okay, so we're logged in here. You can come down and you can see online learning, transaction desk, form on the fly, N4 tools, member perks, association tools, leadership. You can see all these different things. I was just in education a minute ago. Let's see what it says here. Events. Okay, so we're going to come here. Let's see if I can do perks. You get discounts at all these different places. Or free. So right here under professional development and education, they have catalogs, handouts, and resources. This is important because you can take these things and you can get them to your buyers or your sellers, and it's stuff that has already been pre-formulated. But if you're going to hand out something that is already completed and already developed, please read it. Know that if you're using it, does it represent who you are? Does it represent your values of who you are? So if we go here and we go to the handouts, it looks like this. This is the TREF catalog, and these are handouts and resources. If you're a member of Tennessee Realtors, then you should have access to this. If not, go ahead and contact Kristen, and Kristen will get you to be able to access that. So I click on handouts and resources. Guess what? It brings me to her drive, or the drive for the association. And it says that these are shared with me. Okay. Now, here's the cool thing. Just because they're shared doesn't mean that they appear in my drive. But I could do this. I could click on this and come all the way down, say that I like all these all the way down here, or maybe I want to come all the way down. I could highlight all of them. I could right click and I can preview them. I can add a shortcut in Drive. I can add to start, or I can download them. I can download all of them into my own stuff, right? So I could do that. I might add a shortcut to my Drive, add shortcut, and it's adding 17 shortcuts to those places over here on the left. In addition, I could, you know, come down here and I could search that. I could change the color of them, say that I wanted it to be pink for those member handouts. So it gives me a heads up as to where they're at. So that's one way to do it. I think this is a great resource. Just like I've explained that Drive is important for your ability to organize. It's interesting that TN Realtors has also done that. I love it. Okay, so that is one thing that I think is amazing with TN Realtors. We're over here. You can also go to the Truff catalog. And this is a professional development catalog that allows you to see some different things. You should go check out these two resources that are there. The next place that I do believe that you should go is nar.realtor. So if you go to nar.realtor, let me see if I'm logged in. Oh, it went right over. Okay. Yes, I am logged in. So up here at the right-hand side, it says, hi, Kimberly. So we know that we're logged in. We know that there are real estate topics. There's also marketing. So you have these marketing that are down here, right? It talks about competition in real estate, research and statistics, membership, education, all the affiliate courses that you could do, your code of ethics, continuing education, of course, the C2EX class, which I think everybody should take. I think it's a wonderful addition to your ethics. Real estate topics. If you go here to marketing and you come down to, let's do view more. There's always education, list of courses, secrets of being a top selling agent. Back to the top. Social media. So if you had this and you wanted social media use for real estate professionals, development and growth strategies for your social media content, I think these are good ways to start in your social media and your content. We're talking in the current series about what your content looks like. I think to be able to start your content, you need to know what sort of content you're going to create. This would be a good place to start to get some ideas for your content. In addition to that, don't forget that you can come here and you can search, and they have infographics. And then you have the infographics. It's searching, but you can search the infographics here. And the infographics is areas in which we can use these to be part of your social media content. Now, infographics. Let's talk infographics for a minute. One of the things that I'm seeing people do is they're using the infographics, but then they're taking them back to nar.realtor. So it's super important that if you're going to do that, that you're going to create a landing page in which you can take that information, make it a landing page so that you're targeting your sphere, and everything that you're doing in social media in the community is coming back to your hub. Create that hub, the one place where everything goes, so that you can make sure that you're tracking your people. Don't send them away from you. NAR.realtor is a great location, but it's giving them back to the whole community. You want to keep them in your community. So NAR gives us the information. Give them the information, give the people the credit that created the information, but keep the lead. That's how you're creating the leads. So we're going to talk about landing pages, and we are going to talk about tracking and how we track our leads and how to maintain that, and free always wins, right? Making sure word of mouth is number one and giving people the information that they need. So this is a great spot to start deciding what information you want to provide in your social media content so that you can start being concise and consistent. Okay. So let's make sure that we're looking here. This is two great places, great resources to go ahead and get your social media content up, or content that you want to be able to even send out in drip campaigns through your content retention management system, your CRM. So use TN Realtors, use NAR.realtor, and let's see if we can get some content flowing over the next 30 days. I'll show you how to do that in the next video. This is Kimberly Bell with the Real Estate Office, bringing you education and making sure that your content is important and that you understand that you matter. I hope that this helped you, and have a great day.